So, good morning to one and all. Honorable Secretary Sir, Principal Madam, Head of the Department Triply, today's resource person and all the students. Welcome to the 3 days online workshop on microgrid design and feasibility assessment based upon Homer and also MATLAB. Homer and also LabLab. We are delighted and honored to conduct this particular type of workshop based upon Homer and MATLAB, as it is completely useful in doing the research work in your future. Why? Because these are the two things which are included where you can learn about the hybrid vehicles and also about the MATLAB software which can be used to do your projects in future. Either in case of final year or else you can do your research work based upon the MATLAB software or Homer software in your higher education. So and it is a 3 days workshop where the 2 days will be completely based upon the Homer software, where you are going to learn about a theoretical and also the real-time analysis of Homer software along with the trial version. That is how the Homer software is useful. Whatever we can do with this Homer software, whether you can study about the hybrid electric vehicles, or else you can study about the any other part like solar panels, or else it is used for renewable energy sources. So what type of renewable energy sources are associated with it? We are going to learn about the Homer software in the first 2 days of the workshop, and in the third day you are going to learn about the MATLAB. That is introduction to the MATLAB, how the MATLAB software will be used, how the design of program can be done based upon this particular laptop. So this is the 3 days workshop which is completely based upon the Homer software for the first 2 days, and on the last day you are going to learn about the MATLAB software. Fine. Now I request Principal Madam to address the students regarding this particular workshop.
Thank you, Mallikarjun sir. Respected Chief Patron of the program, Sri Balreddy Garu, Secretary and Correspondent of St. Peter's Engineering College, Sri T.V. Reddy Garu, Head of the Department, Dr. Dilip, conveners of this particular workshop, Mr. Mallikarjuna and Mr. Ganesh, and special thanks to the resource person who have accepted our request, Mr. Venkatesh Bodapati, who is a research scholar at NIT Tirchi, and Mrs. Netravati, who is also a research scholar at NIT Tirchi. Very good morning, one and all. Hope all the students are online. Am I correct? Or just you switched on the video just like that as you do every day?
No, ma'am.
Anybody can answer.
No, ma'am.
So you people are online.
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
Very good, very good, very good. I am happy to see that.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead of having every day regular activity of classwork and all, and doing the class through online mode in this pandemic situation is very tough, even for us and for you also. We are able to understand the difficulty of the students well. We are also observing that students are finding it difficult to understand the concepts through this online mode of teaching, because since inception from your childhood till this date, you are used to the regular method of teaching. And suddenly to change into the online mode of teaching and then to understand the concepts and to write the exams in online mode is making students a tough task. It's becoming very difficult for them to understand and to write. So even we are also able to understand the situation, but still we are helpless because the situations are forcing us to continue with the online mode of teaching. Even still, I am happy that students are struggling hard and are motivated towards preparation and are planning to write. So even if with the regular mode of teaching also, some students will be there who will not be that much interested to learn and will learn later stage. They'll be having backlogs and all. But there will be some students who will be interested to study and to prepare. So even the same is continuing with this online mode of teaching also. Getting self-motivated to sit in the class from morning 9 till evening, staying at home, creating the mood to learn the concepts is a very tough task. I can understand the situation. But I request all the students to cooperate with the department and to learn the aspects, because your examination and other things are scheduled as per the academic calendar. We have to proceed as per the academic calendar. In near future, we don't know, your children may learn in this mode of teaching. They may not go to school and they'll be learning these things like other countries. So we have to get used and we have to learn these things. So instead of having regular classwork, daily we were thinking that to have some sort of other activity wherein which interestingly you will participate, and then you need not stress onto it. Just by having some interest you can learn the things. So with that intention we started with this workshop. There are certain aspects wherein which an electrical student must learn, like design, installation of microgrid, implementation of non-renewable energy sources. First, to analyze them through the given softwares like MATLAB, or the software which the trainers will be explaining to you, that is the Homer software. And there are some other softwares also, Spice is there. The other things are there which you are supposed to learn. If it is an offline workshop, it would have been very easy for you to learn, because you will be sitting in one place. Even if you get a doubt, the trainer will be helping you to understand the concepts. But still, though we tried our efforts, and we are making our efforts to make you understand this particular concept, even though we are teaching it through online. I hope you will be able to learn at least some basic concepts. And if you are satisfied with the training, and if you are good with the things, once the lockdown and other things are over, once we come offline to college, we will arrange a 1 week workshop on this particular softwares, especially so that you learn certain aspects. That is the reason why we initially started with an implementation of this. If you are comfortable through online mode, and if your software and other things are working at home, if you have good laptop and other good internet facilities, then we are ready to even arrange this particular workshop on MATLAB itself for a 1 week period, using the very good trainers on every day, or training on certain aspects. So after listening to this particular workshop, if you can give your feedback to your head of the department, we are ready to arrange for one more workshop of this type for a 1 week training on the MATLAB software through online mode. Also, we are planning for a workshop on electric vehicles also in association with NSIC. So, and next week we will plan for that. And the other week we are planning for a tech fest through online, where in which we will have all sort of activities like cultural activities and other through online mode only. We want to make a trial of it rather than making students boring every day by continuing with the classwork from morning till evening. Okay, so hope you all will enjoy and will understand certain concepts related to this microgrid design and feasibility assessment. So as an electrical student, the future is on electrical vehicles and also onto the concepts of renewable energy sources. Most of you must be prepared to be as an entrepreneur, and to be prepared to have your own firm with the solar system or with the wind system or designing aspects and all, because the other countries, Germany and all, are supporting a lot onto the concepts of this renewable energy, because near future will be only onto that. So instead of having a grid wherein which you will be having throughout the country to be connected, it's better to have smart grids wherein which you can have your own generation and you can have your own production, like the internet facility what we have now, because of which every person is having their own production, and then they have their own utility of the internet facilities that are available. So that helps the community a lot, and you will have less difficulties or less issues pertaining to the stability aspect of the system. So as an electrical student, you must understand the importance behind the implementation of the microgrids, their existence, and their implementation into the existing system to be learnt a lot, for which directly you cannot go for implementation of the designed system into the existing grid. You need to have a simulation analysis, you need to have the difficulties, or you need to have the feasibility mechanism to be studied. Then only you can go for implementation of that, because it involves the voltages at higher levels. So I hope with this workshop you will get some idea on microgrid design and the necessity to do these sort of analysis using the softwares that are available. Once you are satisfied with this sort of online mechanism of workshop on these software concepts, we will be able to do it for a 1 week training program, or else we'll do a generalized training program on general concepts pertaining to the electrical engineering. I wish all the students to understand the concept well, listen to the workshop carefully, because it doesn't involve any examination or something like that. You need to use your mind and then understand the concept. participate in this workshop actively and learn how to use the software, which will help you a lot in your near future. I wish you all the best and wish you good luck for participation in this workshop. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for explaining the importance of the today's workshop and motivating the students to attend the sessions without fail. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for that. Now I request our HOD sir to address the students regarding this particular workshop.
A very good morning to everyone, respected Secretary Sir, Principal Madam, and I firstly thank Venkatesh Garu for accepting the invitation for conducting this workshop. Is my voice audible?
Yeah, sir. It is audible, but it is quite low, sir.
Okay. I need to. Okay. A very good morning to everyone, respected Secretary Sir, Principal Madam, and I'd like to thank Venkatesh Garu for and Netravati Madam for accepting the invitation for conducting this 3-day workshop and giving the insight on Homer software and as well as the design procedure of microgrid. So, firstly, I would like to thank management for sponsoring this workshop because earlier we thought of conducting this workshop by self-funding, but management has said that why to conduct some students, and then they have voluntarily come up sponsoring this workshop. I would like to thank Secretary Sir and as well as Principal Madam for their support and cooperation in this regard. And being a this is the first kind of workshop which we are doing it in this semester, and you all know that we are being stuck up with the pandemic, and this pandemic should not be a hurdle for in continuing the academics, because most of the academics, as said by the Principal Madam, we were being very much accustomed to do it through offline mode, but conducting a workshop through online mode is a mere difficult task, because a workshop should be of more interactive in nature, uh, but an online workshop has some hurdles, but I wish my students will not go with that, because they would be more interactive, and I request students also to be more interactive. Whenever you have a doubt on this, please note the doubts, and then in the doubt session kindly ask the sir about your doubts and all, because this workshop is mainly because the title and all. We thought of planning to conduct a small guest lecture, but seeing the profile of the expertise, as research student in the Homer software and as well as into microgrid, I thought it can be extended to a workshop rather than a simple guest lecture. So most of us are very much known to the MATLAB software and other multi-sim software. But when it comes to the advanced software like Homer, because Homer is the one which is mainly used for designing the PV and as well as designing the renewable energy plants. So in that way, I thought students can learn a new software and then they can implement the same in their upcoming mini and as well as major project. So we all know that, as said by the principal ma'am, most of the points which I thought of saying were being covered, as said by the principal madam. For an electrical engineer, especially when you want to go with installation, directly going into the hardware is not a feasible one. First, we need to go with the design and as well as simulation. After that, if the results are very good in these two, then we can go for the implementation. So, in order to test these things, say we need a platform wherein we can conduct the designing. So the MATLAB was very good, but it has its own demerits. So MATLAB is a wide area software tool wherein it is used for many research applications. But when it comes to the Homer software, it is much more inclined. I mean, say when it comes to the renewable energy sources and all, designing of a renewable energy plant like solar plant or a beacon easily do it through Homer. I've read few articles even on Homer software, wherein most of the researchers who wants to or engineers, power engineers who wants to install a power plant, coming to the design as well as the cost aspect, they are using Homer software for analyzing the real time and as well as optimizing the power, how to generate the power. All those things they are doing it by Homer software. So this workshop really helps students to learn, because I to give the basic insights of Homer software. And the reason behind keeping only this is I want my students to be much more equipped with the latest advancement. In that, one of the major advancing area is earlier the power system and present power system is very much restricted to the generation was is very much restricted to a remote plant. But nowadays, due to the advanced metering system and as well as the microgrid concept is increasing. In future, another 20 years, when the EV vehicles and all come into picture, then there is a need of a distributed generating system. In distributed generating system, microgrids are the one. So in order to have a microgrid is something wherein you have a small generating station and the load center would be at one place. So in order to have this, in order to make it into live, we need to have a suitable power generation switch. So we can't always rely on at that point, for a smaller scale of power generation, we can't rely on thermal or a hydel power plant. We need to rely on a solar or a wind. So in order to set up a solar or a wind power plant, a small scale wind power plant, we need to have the VC, because when we see, you might copy the model from other, but when it comes to the power utility, say each and every plant has its own capacity limits. So for that concerned capacity, we need to designing something where you need to understand what is the load which we are going to connect, and according to the load, what is the generation capacity, and in that generation capacity, how many number of PV panels are required, and what is the battery size which is needed, and what is the per unit price which you are getting. All these comes under the designing aspect, and these design aspects will vary from case to case. For example, if a person has set up a solar power plant at one place, that can't be very much similar to the one which you have set up. So a student, especially electrical student, should have a very good insight on these aspects. So I request all my students to carefully listen to the workshop, and as said, as it is an online workshop, please note down the queries which you have and do ask the queries. Simply just listening to the lectures is not needed. It is a workshop, so you need to be much more interactive. And I wish this workshop will be a very fruitful session, and with this space we will be continuing still further more workshop on the other technologies in electrical. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for explaining the importance of workshop and also motivating the students in order to attend the sessions regularly without fail, and how to learn about the different renewable energy sources and how they will play an important role in future. Thank you, sir. Now it's a great privilege for me to introduce today's resource person, Mr. Venkatesh Boddapati, who is presently a research scholar in NIT Tiruchi. SAR areas of interest includes renewable energy sources, microgrids, and also the design of hybrid energy-based electric vehicle charging stations. And SAR has also published several papers and also the book charters in renewable energy sources, and he also published many journals in SCI journals and also the Scopus Index journals, or else in case of Web of Science. His areas of interest mainly includes the renewable energy sources and the complete concept whatever he is doing in case of his research also it is completely based upon the hybrid energy systems. Thank you, sir. Thank you for readily accepting our invitation in order to conduct a 3 days online workshop for our students. It's a great privilege for us, sir. Thank you once again for accepting our